Earnest of the Grueling Truth Radio Network on fancom.fans forum with Earnest Byner. So, how'd you get started in football?
Oh, well, we started off playing football in what we call, I guess you call satellite football, back in Milledgeville, Georgia. We competed in the neighborhoods, neighborhood against neighborhood, guys against guys. You know, my brother would always throw me the football, my oldest brother. Willoughby Collins would go outside, we'd be catching passes where I would be catching passes in the middle of the night. You know, I could see the ball going up through the light, coming down through the night light, man, that just in some kind of way was catching it. So that's how I initially got started. But in organized football, I actually got started because I was going to pay bills with my grandmother. Way back in the day where you used to go out and you actually had to, you delivered your bills and your money to the particular entity that you were paying. And the recreation department just happened to be next door to one of them. And I went in and for some reason got attracted enough of what they were doing in the recreation department to sign up for football.
Nice. How much of an influence was your brother on your football career?
Oh, tremendous. I mean, the things that, my oldest brother, they treated me, you know, like I was their ages after a while, you know, and I went and watched them work and practice. I used to go to their practices while he was in high school, and the older guys used to call me, just a quote unquote jock, call me a jock sniffer. So I was actually go and watch them practice, watch them work, saw how hard they work, and for some reason that made a huge impression upon me.
What other sports did you play growing up?
I played softball, basketball, ran track, and played baseball.
Oh, nice. So a wide variety of them.
Yes. Yeah.
Any other sports did you progress in?
Well, I was really a decent basketball player, but after a while I figured out I wasn't going to grow anymore. So track, I actually ended up quitting basketball and finished that story because they wanted me to kind of focus on basketball and, you know, kind of leave some of the other sports behind. So I ended up just focusing on track and football. And then track, I actually was, made it to the state in the long jump. Didn't do very well after I got there, but I actually made it to the state. So I actually competed at a high level in track.
Going into college, what was the recruitment process like for you?
Well, I got hurt my senior year. I had Florida State came to visit. Tennessee Chattanooga came to visit. So when I got hurt my senior year, they kind of fell off. And for some reason, it was a coach at Northeast High School in Macon, Georgia, who sent my tape to Dan Emery at Georgia Tech. And he was the recruiting coordinator and all that at Georgia Tech, defensive coordinator. And he brought me up to Georgia Tech to visit. And then when he got the coaching job at East Carolina, he asked me to come up there and visit. So I basically had one school to go to, and that was East Carolina. That was the only school that really offered me, the Division I school, that offered me a scholarship. And it was easy. It was easy. It was easy to say yes.
Wow, I mean, it's just amazing how things work out like that sometimes.
No question. It was definitely, meant for me to go that route. Some things, you question in life, but, other things you just really just say, okay, I can see how that led me to, that was the right decision for me at that particular point.
So how often nowadays are you still active with the Kappa Pi, or Kappa Alpha Pies?
Kappa Alpha Psi, well, Not much active right now. I am a lifetime member. And my brother and I, we talk about it some. I haven't been to a conclave. I was thinking about where I was supposed to go to the conclave this past August, but things didn't work out for a variety of reasons. But Kappa Alpha Psi is something that interests me because of my older brother going to.
You were saying about the brother?
Kappa Alpha Psi?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the fraternity interests me. I mean, okay, that's the reason I pledged my senior year was Coach Emery had basically a rule that he didn't want his guys to be involved with fraternities while they were playing for him. So I waited until my senior year to pledge, or after my senior year. So it was spring '84 that I pledged, and I kind of missed the college aspect of it, but the alumni part of it is one of the things that really has benefited me, and learning about the brotherhood and going through that process was something that I cherish.
Oh, definitely. It's amazing how the fraternities organizations give back to the community and really just help grow and change their members.
Right, no question. And then one of the things that stands out to me is that after we all kind of, views, alphas, kappas, all, the betas, we all kind of proud of our own fraternity, but after you get out of school, it really all of it all becomes Greek, and there is a little bit of a bond and a brotherhood even amongst the other fraternities.
What was the draft process like for you? Did you get to go to the combine? Did a lot of scouts show up to East Carolina? What was it like?
Yeah, a lot of scouts showed up to EC, but not to see me. They actually came to see Terry Long, who was the guard that I pulled behind quite a bit to make a lot of my yards in college. He was a heck of a player. We actually worked out together, trained together, visited each other's homes. Developed a brotherhood there, but they came to actually see him, and the guys at the Redskins and guys at the Browns saw me and were attracted to what they saw, and that's why they went back to their individual teams and spoke highly of me. So I actually worked out for the Redskins on the individual workout. That was actually, I thought I was going to be a Redskin coming out of college initially because of that individual workout. But the draft process was tedious. I mean, the first day I didn't get picked, and I'm sitting in the dorm room and only had a phone, no TV, all day on the second day, waiting for, hoping and praying for a call. And late in the day, probably about 4, maybe 5 o'clock, I got a call from the Browns, and they would draft him and spoke to Mr. Modell and Sam Vitigliano about the possibility about them bringing me on, and thanked them. I was really relieved and happy. I was actually able to call my grandmother, let her know I got drafted. Then I went home and told my wife.
So, going in as a 10th round pick, did you have you felt like there was something to prove?
Actually, I just kind of knew that I could play for some reason. I mentioned to my agent when I visited him prior to the draft, and I felt like I only needed an opportunity. I mean, I don't know why I said that to him. I don't know why I had that confidence. I think part of the reason is I had played with Tony Collins, who went on to New England, had a nice career there. And I actually played with him, and I saw him go and make it, and I felt like if I could play with him as a freshman, then as I matured, I had the ability to maybe go on and be able to play at the next level. I think that was part of my motivation, but I have no idea. I just went in every day and just tried to apply the basic work ethic, study, and study every day. Make sure I kept up with the installation, and just gave it my all each and every day, each and every play, and it turned out to be enough.
With your success and with the Browns, going back-to-back AFC Championships games, obviously that was an important milestone for the team.
No question.
What do you feel that you learned, or what, as a football player and as a person from those experiences?
Well, I can tell you this, and this is what I feel, and this is thing that I go out and I teach now through my nonprofit called the Healing Dogs. Is I go out and I teach, the initial love from the inside, that agape love, and also teach about the experiences that we go through, both positive and negative, or there for us to learn from. So each experience that I went through, whether it was the drive, whether it was the fumble, whether it was the Super Bowl, which I'm sure we'll talk about a little bit later, all were there for me to learn from. So the fumble was different. It hurt deeply. I took it upon myself for whatever reason that the team lived and died based on how I played. Now, who told me to do that? Nobody. It's just how I felt. And I took the game very personally. I took the developmental process very personally every day. I took my work home. I loved it. I cherished it. I honored it, by trying to do the right things most of the time. I try to do the right thing all the time, but I mean, going through those processes really, I believe, helped me to be a winner both on and off the field.
After going through those experiences in Cleveland, like you were saying, I mean, making it to the Super Bowl with the Redskins, how did that feel?
I'm sorry, how did that work?
How did it feel? I mean, how,
oh, man, shoot, good. Hey, I can tell you to me, the Super Bowl was somewhat anticlimactic because of the AFC losses. The NFC Championship game versus Detroit, to me, was the game that really just kind of took it over the top. I went into that game. I was very focused initially. Very focused about the game, but I was really emotional. I cried throughout the game, all throughout the game. Even while I was playing, I was crying because of how much it meant to me to be able to get to that next level. To be on the team, to be able to go, to be one of the main reasons that the team went to the Super Bowl was an honor. To be one of the main reasons that the team won the Super Bowl was even more of a treat.
Obviously, both the Super Bowls you won were extremely rewarding, but I would guess the coaching win, or the front office win with the Ravens, what was that like in comparison?
It's totally different. Because I was able to actually take in a lot of the other things that were happening around the game, before the game and around the game. To me, I learned there, I said, man, really, the Super Bowl is the sideshow. Everything else, all the parties, the the dinner, the taste of the NFL. I mean, all of that stuff is really the show. So I learned quite a bit about what all else was going on. As a player, only thing I was focused on was getting ready to play and playing the game. But when I went as a coach / administrator, I was able to see a lot more. So it really gave me a total picture of what the Super Bowl is about.
As a coach, any players that really stick out, just their drive, their work ethic, that remind you of you when you were coaching them?
Maurice Jones-Drew was one of the guys that was constantly trying to get better. Wanted to constantly, even he had been to, I think, 2 Pro Bowls by the time I got there to coach him. And we worked together for 2 years, and by the end of that second year, I mean, his development was really, tough guy, fought through pain, pass block, received the ball out of the backfield, was able to do it. So a lot of what I was able to do, he was able to do as well. So Maurice Jones-Drew, Chris Johnson, the way that he developed, rushing for 2,000 yards, catching the ball for another 500. Those 2 guys, and Doug Martin, his first 2 years in the league, especially his first year, I thought he was one of the guys who had it all. He's had some issues recently that probably kind of changed his focus and his livelihood. But I mean, those 3 guys, man, were really guys that I thought really had the total packages.
Were you and Chris Johnson able to bond over the East Carolina connection?
Oh yeah, no question, no question. We had to. Matter of fact, he used to pick at me, so he used to always tell me that he that he broke all my records and stuff at East Carolina, So it was so definitely we bonded some over EC.
Nice. We were lucky enough at one point to run an arena football team, and we actually happened to have one of his former teammates, Dakota Marshall, on the team. And it was just insane to me that, because how fast Dakota was, that, Chris was actually even faster. I couldn't believe that someone could be so fast. Because Marshall...
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Yeah, because he was one of our DBs, kick returners, just amazing athlete.
Yeah, man, Chris Johnson was so... The thing that people don't realize about Chris is that he could move laterally almost as good as he could move vertically, get down the field. I mean, it's almost like he could toy with people with the way he was able to move and just kind of get they could get just close enough, but they couldn't touch it.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. So it was amazing stuff to actually watch, and also watch his development. The more he understood some of the things that he could do and how he could set things up without being full speed, and that was one of the things you don't have to run full speed all the time, CJ. You can use your speed to set things up. You can use your quickness. So it was amazing to actually watch some of that stuff.
What did you do between your coaching career and your playing career from when you retired? What did you get into those first couple years?
Well, player development. I went right into player development, and also Mr. Modell sat me down as just like a father would sit down his son and told me that he gave me some advice about what he out and, see if I wanted to either play or find out what I wanted to do next. And when I went to Kansas City, I interviewed for the running back coach job in Kansas City. Marty Schottenheimer had me come up there, and I actually sat down with a guy named Lamont Winston, who was the player development director for the Kansas City Chiefs. And he was telling me what he was doing, some of the stuff that he was doing, and my spirit just lit up. And that let me know right there that's what I wanted to do. So when I went back to Mr. Modell, I didn't take the job. I didn't take the running back coach job there. And because of the influence that Mr. Modell had on me, I went back and told him this is what I want to do. And they let me do the player development, but they also asked me, when they told me that they wanted me to help the running back coach that was coming in because it was his first time coaching pros. They wanted me to be his assistant, so I was coaching running backs. I was doing player development. I worked in the weight room. I did scouting. So I did all of those things, which really helped me to have a big picture view of a team. So that's what I did immediately before I got the running back coaching job with the Redskins. That probably 6 years after I finished playing.
So it sounds like that process helped you to become more well-rounded in coaching and development and pretty much everything in the aspect of football.
Absolutely. No question. It really helped me to see the game, not just from a player's perspective, but from management, from development of the team, from the scouting perspective. It gave me a well-rounded view.
What are you doing nowadays? What projects do you have going on?
Well, I actually don't have a lot of projects at this point, but I am working with this company out of called Heinz Cheese out of Millersburg, Ohio. We have partnered with them to create what we call original dogs products. And original dogs are, we talk about the Cleveland aspect of the connection, but the original dogs are people. It really is it has some basic tenets about it. But overall, they created some, all natural, great tasting, popcorns. One called the Cleveland Blend, one called the Byner Batch, one called the Byner Mac Snack Attack. We got beef sticks, we got cheeses, we got pretzels. We can get all of that can be gotten online if people want to. If they want some great products, that's what they can go to theoriginaldogs.com. That's one of the projects. We actually have them in Youngstown in one of the stores called the Rudy Brothers stores. They're there, and we actually trying to get them. Please, any other supermarket hearing me, they want some great products in their stores. Northeast Ohio, Baltimore. The Original Dogs is not just for Cleveland. These products can be in Washington, can be in Baltimore. But anyway, that's one of the other things that we're doing. And also, we have the Healing Dogs. That's the healingdogs.org, where we go about visiting with veterans, we visit with homeless, we visit with juveniles. That's my nonprofit. We go out, we teach love from the inside. We teach agape love. We spread love. We also teach people about the development process, about learning from both positive and negative experiences. All of those are just part of the story. If you fail, you're not a failure. You just failed at something, but you can get back up and you can make the best out of it. Even if you're successful, don't mean that you're winning. Winners have basic tenets. Winners are people that love to learn. Winners are always looking to grow. Winners do the right things for the right reason. Winners have respect love from the inside, and also using your experiences, both positive and also negative, to grow. That's what the healing dogs. So those are two things that I really put a whole lot of time in at this point.
Nice. So in other words, if I'm looking for some snack ideas for like a Super Bowl party, that sounds like that would be right up the alley. Now,
Yes, sir.
What was that website?
Super Bowl party. It was called theoriginaldogs.com. Theoriginaldogs.com. And Super Bowl party, tailgate. Just gonna watch the party at home, or if you just want some good snacks. Because we start eating them. Now they're gonna have to be careful with the Cleveland blend. It's got a little sweet heat in it. It's good, but it's got a little bit of a kick at the end. So if you sensitive to spicy, then stick with the Byner back. You really love it.
Excellent. It's good to know about that ahead of time because
yes, sir.
Yeah, some people love the kick and some people can't handle the kick. So it's good to know ahead of time.
Yes, sir.
So tell us about fancom.fans and how you've partnered with them.
Absolutely. Let's see. I had one of the guys, Brian Mitchell, and we had a couple people reach out through Twitter. Because they saw some of the stuff that I was doing on Twitter. The developers of Fancom, they had a feeling that they reached out to a bunch of guys from around the league, guys that good character, guys that have played a lot of ball, played at a high level, but also guys that could actually conduct some interactions with fans. So Fancom has attracted me. Mainly, one of the main reasons is because it's no trolling. People, we keep it positive, we keep it building, we keep it teaching, and we also try to inform that no interaction or nothing that is said on Fancom. You can't talk. We really don't want a whole lot of negative and people, profanity and all that kind of stuff. We ban. That's basically banned, from it.
So it sounds like it's a safe space.
We want good, clean conversation and fun, and also excellent information, so that the fans can understand some situations and also understand some additional things about the game. Go ahead. What did you say? I'm sorry. You said something.
It sounds like it's a really nice, safe space where you can learn the game of football from legends like yourself.
Absolutely. It's a really good opportunity to interact and go through that process.
What teams do you typically cover on there, or do you cover like the whole league?
Well, it just depends on what's going on. I typically cover the Browns. I typically watch and talk about a lot of things that's going on there. But if it's something that is that's going on, let's say like Ezekiel Elliott, something going on there, and I have a thought there, I'll jump over into Dallas' thing. Or if Kareem Hunt, who I actually worked with down at IMG this past offseason, getting ready for the draft and getting ready for the NFL, if he does something that I like, or something that I think deserves a comment, I'll jump over in Kansas City. So we have the ability to jump over in different venues, but also different forums, but also focus on just the one team if we desire.
Excellent. So if the fans want to learn more about you, more about Fancom, where do you recommend them to go?
If they want to learn more about me?
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot that's out there, I can tell you that. I do have a website, earnestbyner21.com. I have my book. My book is called Everybody Fumbles. They can get that they're looking for development, because my book is about development. It's not just about the football. It's actually about development on a multitude of levels. So if they want to learn more about me, they can go to my website. They can go to Fancom. They can go to Fancom and get in there, and they can see some of the stuff that's being posted there. They can go on the Original Dogs or originaldogs.com, or they can go on the healingdogs.com. They can learn quite a bit about who I am, what I'm about, and the process that I've been to, and some of the life stories that I've been through.
Excellent. Well, I would like to thank Earnest Byner for being our guest on fancom.fans forum. Any final thoughts?
Yes, man. Please, if you're interested in good, clean fun, great communication, interested in growing your knowledge of the game, your understanding of some of the intricacies of the game, and what it takes to be winners, join us on Fancom.
Excellent.